Battle Slug.
Okay.
Mission start! Flame shot!
Medical kits can restore HP in a battle. If you get injured, let me patch you up.
Thank you! Rocket launcher! Rocket launcher! Laser gun! Mission complete!
What the hell?
Marshal Gordon, the Pharaoh would like to see you. Please, come in.
I'll beat you there!
The King of Kerut is returning. His astral scourge will destroy the world.
Mission start!
Just leaving a big chest like that?
Hurry up, boy!
Come on! See you in hell! Mission complete!
Theo Jeremy of Sparrows, reporting for duty.
The Sparrow's leader shows up in person? This must be pretty serious.
Please tell me. Commander, Sparrows is one of the ace forces of the regular army. Hope you don't get it mistakenly. A number of mutated monsters have appeared around Kamut over the last month, including the legendary Sphinx. They call themselves the Azure Scourge, the ancient army of Kamut's king, who knows how to hook up with the modern army. This time is different. Kamut has been providing us with shipments of military supplies. With the modern army occupying so many mining sites, we're running short of weapons on the front line. The mining site of the Great Cave is over there.
Mission start! Flame shot! Mission complete!
I can't believe you're mining so calmly here, with a battle raging right outside.
Mining requires endurance and spirit. It takes great patience to dig up great treasures. What is some puny fight compared to that?
I didn't know mining could be so profound.
Someone once said, mining is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. But if you keep digging, eventually you'll find the treasure of your dreams.
You are a master. Will you teach me how to dig?
What should we dig? Trust your luck, Commander.
That's a rapid-fire machine gun you got there. Great find.
Whoa! What on earth is this gold pickaxe made of?
It's the latest invention from the Lock Company. A micro-excavator with built-in radar that helps every soldier find the weapons they need.
Lock? You mean the arms company in Andrewtown?
Thank you for securing the mines. We can supply weapons for the front line again. At least for now.
No worries. It's my duty. But things still aren't looking great in Kenwood.
That's why HQ is forming a special operations team. And you'll be calling the shots. Commander, you've been promoted. Only losers fear defeat, right? Most of the active monsters are commanded by the Sphinx. That is our primary target.
No problem. Just in time to try my new weapon on it.
Mission start! Mission complete!
You have defeated nothing but a statue. You humans are just as naive as I remember.
Who's that? Full alert!
I shall be ruler of all, and your fate is to kneel before me. Surrender before your king. This is your destiny.
What the hell? Am I seeing things? A man from nowhere?
Magic is deception, but this is transfiguration, the secret art of the Bastard family. You'll never learn it. I'm Priestess Elia. According to the True Eye, you are the chosen one who will fight against the Pharaoh.
So, a little priestess. You speak of the Pharaoh? That annoying gnat?
He is the last ruler of the AG Canute, a ruthless tyrant with an army of unprecedented power. According to my family heirloom, the Book of Truth, who returned to bring destruction upon the world 1,000 years later, and only the 4 gems can stop him.
So he's the one behind what's happening in Kemut. Okay, how do we find the 4 gems?
Good question. The 4 gems were lost long ago, along with the divine power within them. Scattered around the world, they were taken up by powerful monsters. The lava gem inflamed the very earth. The purification gem became blacker than black. The volt gem manifested the commandments of the desert. The gravity gem belonged to the last guardian.
That's a great story, but it doesn't tell us where the gems or monsters are.
True, the book doesn't give the exact locations of the gems. But remember, I'm a priestess who interprets the oracle. Riddles like this are child's play for me. Don't worry, I'll figure out where the gems are. I'll tell you exactly where to go.
Mission start!
Standing before you is the Peregrine Falcon's captain, the destroyer of monsters, the brave warrior, Marco
Rocket Ball!
of my back already?
But how could there be ore in a lava cave?
What else could it be? It's not like all these modern troops are just here for a sauna bath.
When you put it that way, I'm itching to grab the pickaxe from my bag.
What should we dig? Trust your luck, Commander.
You found an advanced bazooka now. I'm starting to think you're charmed.
Nah, I think some of your luck must have rubbed off on me.
Ha! If you think so, maybe you give me the bazooka. Come on, I'm a soldier too. How can it not be armed? And HQ heard you're leaving to find the 4 gems. They've asked me to accompany you and keep them updated.
That's what I call good news. Theo, welcome aboard.
Don't worry, just leave it to me. Commander, I found something.
These crabs sure look weird, like they came right out of boiling oil.
It's not boiling oil. These are mutant crabs that live in lava.
I see. So why are you catching them?
Inflamed, the very earth seems like a reference to the underground lava regions. And it is said that there's a huge crab monster called Conga who lives here in the burning lava. Sounds like a powerful monster with one of those gems, doesn't it? I believe we're very close to it now.
Mission start!
Long time no see, Rumi. Got anything for me?
I brought you some goodies. Here, check them out.
These photos, they're from the war with Morden? Oh, wow! Our little war reporter is really good.
The war broke out suddenly and spread like wildfire. We were caught off guard. Unfortunately, these photos are pretty much the only records we have. HQ hopes that by reviewing this battle, you can discover something that will help defeat the Morden army.
Mission start!
Your memory is astonishing, Commander. How can you remember so well in such detail after half a year?
If you almost died there, you'd remember it too, forever. I can also tell you what happened in the Panan Rainforest 3 years ago.
Sounds good. I've sent the review record over to HQ, and I'll keep you posted on any new data that I receive. Commander, there's a deserted underground altar ahead. The lava crafts are mutant forms of the tribute crafts at that altar. Kanga must be there.
Makes sense. But why are you so excited, little witch? It's a boss! Are you not afraid? I won't be able to keep an eye on you while I'm fighting. Find somewhere safe and hide yourself.
Don't worry. Noah can find a cat when she doesn't want to be found. Especially a bastard cat.
Mission start!
Foolish humans! How dare you come for the 4 gems?
Oh, I didn't just come for the gem. I'm leaving with it.
Cease your futile attempts.
Commander, was this some new holography I just saw? That little gnat, is that our enemy this time?
All talk, no walk. No match for us. Why are you flying the helicopter, Rumi?
And how did you get the helicopter here? Oh, it's complicated. Never mind, I've got an urgent mission to announce. HQ has determined that the Cayman mission is more dangerous than previously indicated. Finch Spatial Operation Team is hereby ordered to return to Andrew Town immediately for battle gear upgrades. Wow! Why so generous all of a sudden? Not generosity, urgency. If you're ready, we can go at any time. Okay, Ikawa helicopter taking off. Destination, Andrew Town.
handle the Canute situation in no time.
Don't be overconfident, though. We still don't know what the monsters want. And the Warden army has stopped all other operations to focus on finding the 4 gems. Analyzing the gem might help us understand what they're trying to do. It'll take a little time, though. Why don't you have a look around while you wait? The rock mining industry has found some new weapons I think you'll find interesting.
Gomez, a miner from Rock Mining Industries, and the contact for Andrew Town's weapon supplies.
Miss Maya, a promising young woman indeed. Nice to meet you.
I've prepared a few mystery weapon boxes for you. Take your pick.
Oh, you didn't have to. Though I must say mystery boxes are right up my alley.
They sure are exciting, aren't they? Major, which one it be?
I can't wait to see how powerful our new friend is.
Good timing. Lambert Squad found General Allen. They're going to say hi to that bald bastard.
The Battle of Canute is over, and Allen is back to normal again. Nothing can break him.
Following the monster cataclysm, the forces of evil have begun to stir. We need your help in tracking them down. Following the taking the time to support our pursuit operation. Just a friendly reminder, we may have beaten the Horde army, but don't underestimate the Astral Scourge. We've designed a special rapid training program to help you deal with emergencies.
Trained so hard in a long time. This brings back memories of the academy.
In addition to routine training, you should focus on obtaining more military supplies. Even the best weapon needs maintenance. Go to Irene if you need anything. She may look inexperienced, the youngest adventurer in Andrewtown actually, but she knows everything around here.
You've got an interesting body structure, Commander. Excellent for an explorer. You...
Mission complete! Mission complete!
Well done, Commander. You've got great adventure potential. Do you want to join my squad afterward?
Could happen. Who knows? So, Irene, I assume you must know how we can get other military materials, yes?
Of course I do. But let's talk about that later. Rumi's been on the radios all over the city with me.
Rumi, give me a quick rundown on the results of the analysis. The monsters aren't immune to bullets. Not yet, anyway.
I agree. And look, I've located the second gem and marked it on the map. Let's get going.
army will take you to the first site of mining and excavation. Search for the weapons left behind by the legendary warlord Shadel across the world.